Deserted Live. You are back here at EGL5. I'm here with Monksy.
Hello.
How's it going? Hello.
I just thought I'd go in there with that.
Just wing it. Anyway, we have another game coming up for you right now. And when I find the right thing. Okay, we've got WCYD against Imperial.Black. We are going to jump straight on board with nobody because the game's just ended.
Fantastic.
So, Monksy, how are you finding the event so far?
It's been a good event. It started off really slow in terms of how many games we're getting played, but I think it's sped up a lot now. We've seen the majority of top teams have played, and I'd say the only top 8 seed I think up to this point is Mythics, who have gone out into the loser bracket, which was a massive upset.
Straight
yeah, I'd give credit to Zyla, he still played quite well in that game, but every other top 8 team, are they through? I think
it is. I think that is the case, apart from you because they haven't played yet. Actually, wait, no, you're through.
2 buys, unbelievably. I don't know how that's worked, but
fixed brackets. I bet it was Swizz.
And onto this game here, we have the lineup that's Shizzle, Fluff, Jordan and Cookie, which is their second appearance on this stream, I believe.
Yes, they were on before, and they played. I can't remember what team they played. It was I think it was a team who haven't really played the game much. They came into it and they really got slaughtered, if anything.
All right, fair enough. And what do you feel about this team? What do you think is the aspect that makes them sort of tick? Who's the player that we should be looking out for?
Imperial, I think Stokes, as he has 2 kills already. I'm just winging it with that. But yeah, Stokes seems to be doing quite well straight from the off here, using Extreme Conditioner and Kick on that ACO red dot side, pushing down the right hand side, maybe a little bit too far in case of his spawns there, but he's going to push right back into the middle to help support his teammate, who is running through there with the SMG. He's just going to turn himself back around and keep looking at. He's just patrolling this area at the moment, doing the right thing, but they do seem to have CVG pushed in there a little bit.
Yeah, we saw an attempt to a flagpole there by C-Tom, a member of Deserto Live team. And Stokes is going to be pushing that bottom middle area now, and he needs to be watching this road spawn because they're obviously going to spawn there. He's greatly aware of the spawns, but he gets taken down by Cookie. That's a great play. I think Cookie's a player that's been massively underrated in his time. I remember a performance of Reflex, I think it was 7, against one of the top teams of Apex on C-Town, and he managed to drop a 30 bomb, even though losing the map. It was absolutely phenomenal. And people drew attention to how good he was from a player, and I think this could be a breakthrough event for him.
Yeah, he's played quite well whenever I've watched him. He just really needs his team to help him sort of get there, because I've always been aware of Cookie as well. He's always one of the players who's linking about, who everyone's like, oh yeah, he's all right. But like, he really needs to step up to that level. As CVG Shizzle comes in there with a 2-piece, he's going to push towards the flag, and Stokes is going to have to do some defending. He's going to have to be careful and aware of the middle of the map, as there may be people coming from there. And Dunks has managed to kill Fluff, so Stokes has got a lot of work to do. He has been stunned. Nice play by Shizzle. He's going to get away with that.
Yeah, that's a great run there by Shizzle. And given that his team have a good setup here, I think they're going to get this, but no, Dunks with a clutch return. It seems that he was in that top middle area, and the opposing team did not manage to pick up on that. As a result, now the Imperial team are going to go for a counter cap of their own. Cookie getting a stick, what would you call that, a sort of revenge kill there.
Yeah, no, I think they both stuck each other.
Yeah.
You don't really see it very often, but I suppose it's a bit... bit unfortunate on both sides, but we are seeing Stokes pushing in. He has to be careful of the road spawn, but he is going to pull that flag where he gets a little bit unlucky because Jordan is lingering around there, but inside it's pushed up the left hand side. Another member of the Deserto Live team. We've got Deserto Live representation in this Imperial lineup. Yeah. Come on, Imperial. Go on, the Imperial. No, not really. We can't be biased.
Yeah, we can.
Well, we can, but we shouldn't.
Only kidding. But it seems that inside for the Imperial team is a guy who's going to be anchoring the left hand side. You see this with a lot of teams with the AR. And as a result, he's going 4-on-3 at the minute. I think that's probably a good sign, because I consider this the bad side, if I'm going to be honest, because it's a lot harder to defend your flag. And as a result, like, him picking up so few deaths means they have like a lot of map control. And you see that in a lot of the top teams where they just have someone like, I've noticed, Hammers, Black, who always just anchor that left hand side. It's a really good role to have in your team.
Yeah. I've always had Marky B just to hold that left hand side down. He does an all right job.
Good old Marky B.
He's no Hammers. He's a good player though. But yeah, anyway, on board with inside, pushing this right hand side road. Nice little grenade in the spawn there. Does not get any hit markers. He's going to stick down that right hand side with the ACR. Maybe he pushed it a little bit too far, not forcing the spawn through into there, as you see Stokes push through the middle of the map. Inside is going to stay around this right hand side to try and pick anybody off, but he is eventually going to push it. Hopefully the rest of his team are going to be aware of this, and they will pull that roadside if they manage to grab the flag. Yeah,
I think that was a bit of a mistake there from the Imperial team, having inside completely blocked that road spawn. I think on the side that Imperial on now is probably favourable to pull it down the roadside, because it's so easy to support. But we see Dunks there getting a great 2-piece there on Fluff, and it's going to be pushing down the bottom middle area. The last guy alive for CVG is going to be Jordan in the roadside. Oh my god, what just happened?
Jordan's just absolutely destroyed Stokes there. Jump around the corner, drop shot at somebody who's lying down on a higher position as well. I don't know how he managed to pull that one off, but a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I just couldn't believe he just managed to do that. But we're on board with C-Tom, who's going to be pushing the bottom middle area with the SMG. And he's going to be looking for this left-hand side spawn. And he gets taken out by Jordan, who has been quite aware of the flag defense. And I think he's doing really well for his team, picking up 10 kills and 7 deaths. And it seems to be a lot of those kills on the defense. And Imperial look like they've got a lot of map control here, so Jordan's doing a great job for his team to minimize any flag losses.
Yeah, it seems as if a lot of slayings going on in the middle of the map, but not many flag pulls really. It seems they are quite evenly matched, although saying that the flag has just been pulled by Fluffy. He does have time to get away with it, but he will need to get rid of the rest of the team. Although saying that CVG have getting down that left-hand side, and Shizzler's covered well. They may have time to get this in here.
Oh!
Shizzler just goes big with the pistol and knife combination. The flag may go in. 2 seconds to go. It isn't going to drop in. Yes, it is. They eventually get the flag in the dying seconds of the game there. Big play by Fluff there. Very nice. And they are going to go 1-0 into the second half. We are going to switch over to CVG. And I've just spawned in with a sniper.
Fantastic. And I'd just like to draw attention to the stats there. I think what really enabled Fluff to pull that flag was definitely the support down that right-hand side. We saw that Shizzle just pushed in through the middle, having all the opposing team been distracted. It was a lot more of a last-minute panic from the opposing team rather than a last-minute defense, which enabled Fluff to completely manipulate that and as a result get the flag away so easily. Yeah,
we've seen him pushing in there, and that is 4 down from the CVG team, and Imperial are going to pull this away. Currently in the free room spectating, but we're going to jump straight on board with Jordan to see if he can do anything about this. Shots are being fired, but they are going to surrender that flag and reset up. Now that is going to take it to 1-1 when he eventually does walk it in, because none of the CVG team have actually pushed for that to try and stop it. So that is going to be 1-1, and we've got 4 minutes and 20 seconds of Call of Duty action for you right now. See who can pull away from this and take the win of the map. But they have been quite evenly matched at the moment, really, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I think the 4-down moment there was quite unfortunate, but it happens to the best of us, if I'm going to be honest. And once again, Jordan is going to be anchoring this left-hand side. You see that crate spot there is used by a lot of players, myself being one of them, because it just enables absolutely no push from the opposing team through the middle. But that was a great nade by Dunks. And as a result, Cookie is going to be one of the last guys alive down the roadside, trying to get a little bit of map control for his team, cutting back into the middle. And I think at this point in time, CVG just needs to keep map control,
Cookie losing his head a little bit there with his shots, not making any of them, but he is going to stay alive down this right-hand side, which is the best thing to do. And Cookie is still alive down this left-hand side. Jordan and Fluff picking up 2 kills there. And he's going to run through them right. He's going to stay down this right-hand side. Actually, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We were watching him there, but I'm going to go on board with Fluff, who's right next to the flag here.
I'd just like to give credit to a lot of Fluff's objective work, because it seems that he doesn't really get much focus in terms of slaying, and he never seems to be one of those players that drops a lot of big numbers, and as a result, he doesn't really get the attention that he deserves. Having played him in EGL2, I believe it was, he placed 9th to 12th for the pickup team, and I remember he was the player that was always running the flags, and he's sort of a dedicated team player, and as a result, I think we should be watching him, because he's going to be doing the damage in terms of the objective work. Yeah,
he is going to be using the Extreme Condition and Pro perk with focus on that PP. Now he's going to just run in there. Looks he's going to set himself up with a 2-piece. A lot of bullets taken there. Fluff's going to try and keep himself alive. Best thing to do, he has getting stuns and grenades off, so a lot of his enemies are quite injured for when he does eventually jump out, which will be any second now. Although it does seem as if he's taking his time, which is probably the best thing to do. He does take out C-Top, and he's got the right-hand side to check, though. He needs to be careful. He's going to pull it away, and shots have been taken, though. He's just going to run with it, and he does eventually get shut down by inside. Stokes is there to cover, but Cookie is covering the middle of the map for CVG now.
Yeah, it seems like Cookie is going to be anchoring his right-hand side. It seems that CVG seem to be not pushing from both sides, which is a bit questionable, if I'm going to be honest. We see that Cookie sort of doesn't seems resilient to push up that road, and as a result, they're not really allowing their SMG players to fully utilize this side of the map. I think that's a problem with the CVG team at the minute, but I think it could potentially be uprooted in the next 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, CVG, Cookie just picking up the kill in the middle of the map. Shizzle picks up somebody down the left-hand side with an SMG. He's going to be pushing forward, and I'm going to jump off on Cookie and give some attention to Shizzle, who's using this MP7, Extreme Condition and Focus. Of course, using Quick Draw and Dead Silence as well. He's going to push down this left-hand side. It's a bit of a hard side to push if they get a good spawn down this left. Has 2 people in front of him, and lucky not to get one of them. He does get taken out by inside. Cookie and Jordan cleaning up Dunks inside. Jordan killing Stokes as well. He's going to move in. C-Tongue saves his team there, and just back to play a defensive role.
Yeah, and once again the SMG players from CVG getting shut down. But you see here, Cookie looks like he's going to be pushing up this roadside, which is great to see. But C-Tom just comes flying out like a boss and just gets that kill. Fluff is going to be pushing up the middle map now to try and regain as much map control as possible. But Fluff just seems to be anchoring this middle area. And it seems very deja vu in the sense that he's playing. And I think that's a great characteristic to have as a player, because that's something that I've noticed quite a lot is the stuff that I do well is something that I've done before and before again.
Yeah, currently on board with Jordan to see what he can do here in the spawn of his opponent. Actually, a little bit of a different situation to be him. The flag was pulled. He needs to run it through middle map. Is he going to get away with it? No, he has not. As C-Tom saves his team again. Again and again, you're seeing C-Tom sitting back there and just picking it up. He's the SMG player, but he's always cleaned up for his team to make sure that they are not going to lose this map. 34 seconds to go, 1-1 apiece. Nice play by Fluff to jump around the corner. Is he going to get a second? No, he is not. He gets shut down by Stokes. Very unfortunate. 2 players now down from the CBG team. As Shizzle takes out Stokes as well. A lot of slaying going on down in this last 20 seconds. They need to be careful not to let CBG, sorry, not let Imperial pull a flag in this last few seconds. CBG are just going to hold this out now, and it's going to be 1-1 final score. We will be going into a stopwatch game mode. It's always an exciting watch. Actually, I haven't seen a stopwatch on live stream yet.
Oh wow, so this will be the first.
Yeah.
I think who is going to be the first player in? Who's going to be the player? Sorry, you're going to draw attention to in this overtime.
I think depending on who we're watching, because I think we're going to switch it up to Imperial. I'm going to go with C-Tom because he seems to play well. Saying that, he's only 12 and 18, but he made some crucial kills there.
Yeah, definitely.
For the Imperial team. So we're going to go with him first when it eventually just should start up again. And if we do manage, well, we will manage to switch sides, but I will go on board with Fluff on the next side after that.
Great.
So
I'd just like to draw attention to the stats there. We have Jordan going 22 and 15, going +7 for his team. It's great to see the ARs pulling their weight and outslaying the opposing team literally all by himself, I'm going to be honest. But we're going to start this stopwatch, and I fully expect the teams to utilise the side where they spawn on the... Oh, how do I describe it? The one where you spawn in the market, sorry.
There's 2 markets on each spawn. The big market or just the...
I've done goofed. Done goofed.
Just waiting on this loading up now, and we will go on board with Imperial straight away. And I said I will jump on board with C-Tom. He's going to run straight through the middle of the map with this PP90, using his grenades and stuns, and he's going to get away with a kill probably. Yes, he does. He takes out Fluff, the opposition objective player for the opposite team, and he's going to probably jump himself out there. He has to be a little bit careful inside, and Dunks have taken out Shizzle and Jordan, and again, one of the CVG team. It always seems to be the case with both these teams that there seems to be one guy left, but it does seem to be getting on the spawn. That flag is being pulled out by Dunks, and it's looking good if he can get away as long as they have cover through the middle as well. I'm just going to check. C-Tom's come out and he's made a very crucial kill yet again, and he's going to get another probably. That's nice play by both teams. Well, by both players, sorry, and it looks like it's going to go in at 4:13. Shizzle nearly coming up with it there, but 4:13 is a big time to beat here.
That's very, very fast.
I don't think I let you get a word in there, did I really?
No, that was almost 47 seconds of Tony commentating that overtime there. But it seems that main stage is going wild at the moment. But
yeah, there's a lot of action. Couldn't stop. It was just
absolutely crazy. Just gotta love LAN. But just looking at the stats there, it just seemed that Imperial managed to get full map control, taking complete utility of that left-hand side. And I'd like to draw attention to what Inside was doing there. It wasn't necessarily the player that won them that, but he was the one that was blocking every single spawn down that left-hand side. And I think that's a really important thing to do on that map in particular.
Yeah, he played that very, very nice there. But now it seems as if CVG have a lot of work to do. 45. Well, sorry, they have 47 seconds.
47.
47. Yes, sorry. Not as clever as you, Monksy. Sorry.
Well, and who would you like to go on board with, Tony, on this side?
I think we said we're going to go on board with Fluff. So let's see what he can do.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see a very sneaky objective style here from Fluff. Having played him online, I noticed that he was a player that usually always be behind you and often like let players walk past, which I thought was a very, very smart decision to make in most occasions. I'd say it's very like Gataga-esque in a sense of just like letting players just drop past you and then at the very, very last minute just pulling the flag and go for the counter. It seems to work very, very well in MLG Stopwatch.
Yeah, I mean, well, it seems as if they have pulled the flag out. Jordan do a lot of work taking out inside, and another one, the Imperial player, Cookie taking out Dunks. I'm going to go on board with the flag runner, who is going to be Cookie. He's run through all the way in the middle of the map, and he is going to get this in time if nobody's going to clear it up, and they are going to win the map. Big player by CVJ. excellent play by everyone on that team there. Managing that, only 3 of them even got kills.
Yeah.
Fluff did nothing. And it's a bit of a disappointment for Inside and C-Tom. And Dunks, all 3 of them dropping a donut on that one, with deaths as well. Questionable player, 1 kill made.
I really don't know what to say about that, because that was such a surreal
He just ran in and was like, boss, kill him, take the flag, go.
Yeah, that's exactly what we saw. And I thought Jordan again was sort of reminiscent of what we saw from who was Inside in the first side. However, I thought they utilised the map a lot faster.